I have the quest to serve the average student or the lead student of this institution with a higher conviction that all student challenges shall be channeled to appropriate courses and greater opportunities too shall be brought to their doorsteps. With this, I would love to dive deeper into my policy document or the manifesto document for students to hear me out. In the first place, if I'm given the mandate or the opportunity to serve as the local NUGS president, I will establish to the student populace what is called a SWAP. SWAP simply means Student Working Abroad Program. SWAP is a nationwide initiative that offers students the chance to work as an interns abroad during their summer breaks or long vacations. This program has proven to be a highly beneficial for many Ghanaian students, providing them with valuable opportunities to gain international experience and enhance their personal and professional growth. It is important to note that AMSTED students, just like students of other institutions, also deserve to have access to such transformative opportunities. By participating in the SWAP program, AMSTED students can acquire valuable skills, expand their global mindset, and develop a deeper understanding of diverse cultures and working environments. I am committed to advocating for the involvement of AMSTED students in the SWAP program. I believe that by providing equal opportunities to all students, we can foster more inclusive and dynamic educational environment. Together, let's ensure that AMSTED students can also benefit from this enriching experience and make the most of their academic journey. Number two, I will also collaborate with the SRC to the maintenance of classroom furniture. As a local NUGS president hopeful, I recognize the pressing issue of inadequate furniture that students have been facing for years, leading to discomfort during lectures and examination times. Whilst the previous administration of the SRC and NUGS have made their efforts addressing this problem, it still persists. If elected, I am committed to taking decisive action to tackle this issue head-on. One of the key steps I propose is collaborating with the SRC to establish a contract with the Wood faculty for the repair and maintenance of damaged or faulty furniture. By doing so, we can alleviate this problem and create more conducive environment for student academics. In addition, I intend to explore avenues for securing external investment and support. By reaching out to potential investors, we can seek assistance in providing sufficient and durable classroom furniture that meets the needs of our student community. This will help us overcome the limitations and existing resources and ensure sustainable solutions for the long term. I believe that by actively pursuing these strategies, we can make significant progress in solving the issues of inadequate furniture. With my third point, I will allot marker pens to facilitate learning. As a hopeful president, I recognize the significant challenges students face in pursuing marker pens for effective learning in classrooms. This financial burden can be quite heavy, but students are often compelled to make welfare contributions to cover the overall class expenses. To alleviate some of these financial challenges faced by students, I propose the implementation of the policy to distribute marker pens to class representatives from the beginning of every semester until the last day of lectures. By doing so, we aim to prevent conflict and disputes between students and their representatives regarding the purchase and maintenance of marker pens. This initiative will not only reduce the financial burdens on students, but also ensure equitable access to marker pens throughout the class. To facilitate the smooth distribution process, adequate quantities of marker pens will be allocated to each class representative, taking into consideration the class size and needs. Mr. Chairman, As a president hopeful, my commitment lies in ensuring that every student has today, Mr. Chairman, as a hopeful president, my commitment lies in ensuring that every student has access to essential resources needed for a successful academic journey. By addressing the issues of marker pen availability through this policy, we can contribute to a more inclusive and supportive learning environment for all students. The fourth point, or the fourth thing in my policy document, is fast track the process of the student loan trust fund and its application. I understand the constitutional obligation for students, for the local NUGS secretariat to assist students with their application and processes of the student loan trust fund. Unfortunately, in Ghana, these services sometimes influenced by favoritism and connections. With confidence, I assure you that I have taken legal steps and formed alliances to ensure that the smooth implementation of this policy. By doing so, we can eliminate any obstacle that ensure that the process of student loan trust fund application and its are fast-tracked and transparent. I pledge to prioritize the need of our brothers and sisters who rely on this SLTF to cover their academic expenses and educational charges. I am the only aspirant who can guarantee the effective implementation of this policy, making it easier for students to have access to financial assistance as they require. Mr. Chairman, I'll also implement the fixation of soundbars in larger lecture halls. As a hopeful president, I acknowledge the importance of clear and effective communication in lecture halls. It can be challenging for students to fully grasp lessons when multiple classes are combined and the existing PA system fail to deliver sound adequately to reach all students. If elected as a local NUGS president, I propose a policy to address this issue. The local NUGS secretariat, in collaboration with the SRC, will work together to install soundbars at strategic corners of larger lecture halls. This initiative aims to promote clear sound and enhance delivery of lessons to ensure that all students can receive information accurately from the lecturer. By fixing soundbars in these lecture halls, we will improve the overall learning experience, allowing students to become better listeners and actively engage in their studies. Clear and audible sound will contribute to more conducive learning environment where students can fully comprehend lectures and participate effectively. With my 6 points, I'll also put in place the People with Disability Fund. Whilst disability poses significant challenges in individuals' life, they should not hinder those who possess determination to achieve their dreams. As a president, hopeful, and I am a member of the People with Disability Committee under the 15th Parliament of Amstead, I am committed to advocate for the inclusive and support for the people with disability within local NUGS. If elected to power, I will work closely with fellow executives to ensure that people with disability are considered in the financial disbursement of local NUGS fund. Especially, we will allocate 30% of their hall fees to alleviate their financial burdens when it comes to making necessary payments. Additionally, during administrative processes, we will ensure that opportunities available to all students are not overlooked or disregarded for people with disability. It is crucial that we create an inclusive environment where everyone, regardless of their abilities, can thrive and pursue their aspirations. By actively prioritizing the needs of people with disability and incorporating their perspective, we can foster an educational community that values diversity and provides equal opportunity for all. The next thing, I will introduce a fitness health community. As a local NUGS president hopeful, I understand the crucial connection between fitness, health, and well-being. Through a survey conducted among the student population, it has come to my attention that it has come to my attention that many students aspire to train at the SRC Gym Center, but unable to afford the necessary registration fee. If elected, I will effectively negotiate with the SRC to re-evaluate the registration fee, making it more accessible to students. By doing so, we aim to create inclusive community where every student has the opportunity to prioritize their health and well-being. Furthermore, I will propose the implementation of free health screening from I will propose the implementation of the free health screening for both students and lecturers at the beginning of each semester. This policy is aimed at ensuring everyone in our academic community has to regular health assessment and monitor their well-being and detect any potential health issues early on. Lastly, I will carry on the good works of the current administration of the local NUGS. Mr. Chairman, as a president hopeful, one of the core policies is to ensure the continuity of the positive initiatives implemented by the current administration of the local NUGS. Recognizing the governance is a going concern, I commit to carry on with every effective mechanisms and programs that has been put in place already. By fostering continuity, we can provide a sense of stability and consistency for the student community, building upon a good work of the current administration will allow us to maintain the progress made and ensure the sustained comfort and well-being of the student body. And with my expectations, I strongly believe that team beats talent when talented people don't have a team. In the rule of my administration, student input shall play a major role through their NUGS reps and WUCOMs. These submissions and input shall be addressed and shall be factored in every next decision to lead them. Fellow students, this and many more are what I will do if I get the chance to lead the student populace in the next administration of local NUGS.